from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. This is the National Football League.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Football Team. On the return is Brandon Powell. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And incomplete to open things up. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Yeah, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Powell. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, Carter. Oh, nice move. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by the man from Old Dominion, at quarterback, the 28-year-old Taylor Heineke. Heineke on 1st down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
That's out to the flat for Akers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Stafford. Now this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Here we go with Michel. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. From the 44, Heineke. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw is Heineke. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Gibson here running out of the gun.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Play action now. Here's Heineke. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of run.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now Joey Slye for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Powell on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Carter. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Washington offense set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Heineke to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Washington. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
first down, Heineke.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10. Now Heineke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return is Powell. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Stafford on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Stafford looks to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdowns, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's what they're looking for more of.